We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
The left fielder,
standing in, Victor Reyes. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak. I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Cole has thrown a little over 50 innings, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. The 1-0 home. Castro is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Ivan Nova, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. In time, one away.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Acuna digs in now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Dominguez.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch, runners off for second. Slow roller down the third baseline. Acuna leads off first with one away. Turned on down the line. One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
The second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
First delivery to him on the way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
One strike now from Cole. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
0-2 the count to Maven now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box, Austin Romine. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Lined into right, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting 5th.
And now, Kevin Biggio.
Second baseman, Kevin.
Pulled toward right
Biggio.
center field. Stewart moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 7th.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Here now is Juan Soto. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
At the plate
Batting in,
now, Vladimir
the third
Guerrero
baseman.
Jr.
Vladimir
As it's grounded sharply to first.
Jr.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Salvador.
And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. In time. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Digging in now, Nico Goodrum, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Goodrum, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better.
For the
Safe
Yankees,
to say no one else around the league hopes
right
they can,
fielder,
guys.
Aaron.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Judge.
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Aaron Judge started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 13.
And with the first month of the season
Ronald
rapidly drawing to a
Acuna
close, here's a look at our
Jr.
upcoming schedule into the first week of May. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Acuna is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Fastball well outside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he'll take it to the bag
Now
himself for the
back,
out.
left fielder,
Digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him
Now
now, and I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Harold Castro. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So
Now
after
batting,
getting the
the
strikeout
first
on the
baseman,
fastball, not a bad
Miguel
time to check out our pitch speed
Cabrera.
comparison for our two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He
for the
singled and
Yankees,
scored in his first
the
appearance in this
shortstop,
one.
One of the keys to
Carlos
securing a win, they want to keep the
Correa.
pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard
Now
on
batting,
the leadoff
first
single
baseman,
as we take a look at the
Pete
league leaders in hitting. And as you can see
Alonso.
there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So here's Pete Alonso. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now,
Now
Kevin
batting,
Biggio.
second baseman, Kevin
This will take a look at a curveball that misses
Biggio.
wide for ball one. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
the batter, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And that will be all for Ivan Nova. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Your
Jordan
attention,
Zimmerman
please.
answers the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
here
the
in the
Tigers.
fourth as they didn't get
Number
the outing they were
27,
hoping for from their
Jordan.
starter.
Zimmerman. Now
Standing
batting,
in now,
third
Vladimir
baseman.
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir.
As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Jr.
Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up
Final
next
line
for
there
the
for the Detroit starting
The
pitcher.
catcher.
And clearly he was off his
Salvador.
game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Zimmerman gets the sign. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet,
Leading
so
off
it's
for the
starting to
Tigers,
feel a little desperate
the
down
second
here.
baseman,
But he said they've
Jonathan.
unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So another exceptional effort
center
for him
fielder,
on the
number
mound.
4.
He's got the shutout
Cameron.
working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So striding in, Cameron Maben looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his
Now
pitches,
batting.
great
Catcher.
command, great
Austin.
location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Count full.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
The center fielder, number 13.
Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Ronald Acuna is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Liner toward right center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter
Now
versus pitcher.
No
you
left
fight
fielder.
so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Jason Dominguez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. There's one to Cabrera to complete the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
So base is empty now after the double play.
Correa.
And stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Zimmerman looks in. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight.
Up
Gets
next
the
for the
leadoff guy
Tigers,
with a strikeout there, and it just
shortstop,
seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One strike now from Cole.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ballgame as he keeps racking them up.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And he fouls this one off. Misses, ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. The 1-1. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night.
Juan Soto will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Shoots this one over to first. Stabs for it. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers nothing. Riding in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the pitch. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fastball called for strike two.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dominguez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Gregory Soto comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gregory Soto.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Soto is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're still in control, 7-0. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
One strike now from Cole.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's by him for strike one.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Austin Romine will be next. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Austin Romine.
Into the box, Austin Romine. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
So close, but with 1 swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out thinking about the 9th D-row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quad.
And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one. Tigers leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna.